Let's look at other news. The National Prosecuting Authority intends to ask the Pietermaritzburg High Court on Thursday to dismiss an application by French arms company Thales, which is seeking to stop the matter from going ahead. Thales and former President Jacob Zuma are accused of corruption, fraud, money laundering and racketeering related to the procurement of artillery in the 1990s scandal. Zuma failed in his bid to permanently stay the prosecution, but has joined Thales' application to stop the case and have an immediate acquittal granted. The arms manufacturer argues the death of two key witnesses, which it says were key to the trial, is impacting its ability to have a fair trial. Newzroom Afrika's Ziyanda Ngcobo has the details.
Former President Jacob Zuma is expected to attend Thursday's court proceedings, where Judge Ngcobo will deal with two matters related to the arms deal. Clearly will first hand down his judgment in Zuma's application for leave to appeal the dismissal of his second attempt to have lead prosecutor Billy Downer removed from the case. Thereafter, oral arguments will be made in the request by French arms manufacturer Thales, which seeks to have the arms deal prosecution halted because two key witnesses have since passed away. But they will have to prove that there were unreasonable delays when it comes to the start of proceedings, and now their fair trial rights will be infringed.
The issue of an application for a permanent stay to be within the court's discretion after considering on whether or not the time that have elapsed, all other factors that have come into play, they do have a potential of somehow infringing the rights of the accused person as detailed in Section 35 of the Constitution.
Zuma has also joined the application, where he is arguing that whatever is decided will also have a direct impact on him as the first accused in the 1990s corruption scandal. However, there is still the possibility of the court asking whether all possible avenues within the law have been explored before seeking to permanently have the prosecution halted.
In terms of section, I think it's 342 capital A, which talks to the power of the court to investigate unreasonable delays in the matter. And part of the factors that the court look at is whether there is an availability of evidence, the disappearance of witnesses, the death of witnesses. Such issues are being considered highly by the court when that application is brought before the court properly. So what needs to happen now, the Thales may have to have invoked the provisions of that section for the court to investigate whether this unreasonable delay on the side of the state have somehow prejudiced them and caused what we call, or what may be deemed to be irreparable harm on the side of the Thales.
One of the deceased, who was meant to give their testimony, is said to be the author of an encrypted fax allegedly on behalf of Zuma to solicit a bribe from Thales through his former financial advisor, Shabir Sheikh. The second witness compiled the forensic reports. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Johannesburg.